In the darkness of the cave, the gentle light from the Buddha illuminated, brightening the entire gloomy space. The demon, with an ugly and sinful appearance, knelt before the Buddha, its eyes filled with remorse. Its voice was trembling, echoing through the silent air. The demon, "Oh, blessed one, I have lived in darkness for countless centuries, full of hatred and anger. My heart is filled with suffering and guilt. I do not know the way to escape. How can I free myself from the torment I have caused?" The Buddha gazed at the demon with boundless compassion, not judging, but understanding the deep suffering inherent in all beings. He spoke softly. The Buddha, "O child, all suffering in this world arises from ignorance, attachment, and aversion. You are not an evil demon. You are simply a being who has lost its way. Remember, no one is born into darkness. Darkness is the result of ignorance. To find the light, you must return to your true nature, a nature that is free of hatred, free of anger, free of suffering." The demon listened to the Buddha's words, its eyes now showing a glimmer of hope. However, it still felt a deep uncertainty, not yet fully believing in its ability to be saved. The demon, "But how can I abandon the evil habits that have taken root in my heart? How can I stop causing suffering to others?" You must begin with small steps. Just recognize that all your evil actions are reactions born from ignorance, and only through awakening can you see the truth. Just as you would redraw a blurry picture, you can erase the suffering within your heart. Every small step you take on the path of goodness is a step away from darkness. The Buddha paused for a moment, then continued. The Buddha, "As I have taught, the one who nurtures hatred will never find peace. Let go of hatred, whether towards others or towards yourself. If you plant seeds of love and compassion, you will harvest the fruit of peace." The demon bowed its head, tears of regret rolling down its cheeks, but now there was a glimmer of transformation in its eyes. The Buddha continued to guide with a gentle voice, like a breeze that caresses the soul. The Buddha, "You do not need to be perfect immediately. Just strive to change little by little, and remember, look within yourself, for you are your best teacher. When you recognize your mistakes and change from within, you will see the light within you. This is a path all beings can walk. Nothing is impossible." The demon lifted its head, seemingly seeing for the first time the light within itself. It bowed its head again, but this time it was the bow of understanding and hope. The demon, "I will begin to change, O Blessed One. I will try to let go of hatred and plant love and compassion in my heart." The Buddha, "Compassion is not merely words, but actions that arise from the heart. Do good deeds, even the smallest ones, so that each day you may become a better being. As I have taught, do no evil, do good, and purify your mind. Keep these words in your heart." With these teachings, the demon felt a strange peace rise within. In the dark cave, the light of the Buddha's compassion continued to shine. Lighting the path, the demon was now ready to walk. From the story between the Buddha and the demon, we can draw several profound lessons. 1. We are not inherently evil. Even though the demon had lived in darkness, full of hatred and anger, the Buddha did not view it as an eternal evil being, but simply a lost soul. This reminds us that no one is born evil. Change and awakening are possible for anyone if they recognize their mistakes and wish to change. 2. Awakening begins with the awareness of suffering. The process of transformation starts with recognizing our own suffering and the suffering of others. When the demon became aware of the pain it had caused, it could begin to find a way to escape that torment. 3. The first step in change is awareness and letting go of hatred. The Buddha teaches that to escape darkness, we must let go of hatred, anger, and negative reactions. It is hatred that is the root of suffering, and only compassion and love can liberate us. 4. Every small action matters in the process of change. The demon did not need to be perfect immediately. Instead, every small step on the path of goodness would lead it out of darkness. This reminds us that big changes often begin with small, gradual steps. 5. Self-realization is the only way to liberation. The Buddha teaches that each person must find their own path. No one can change us unless we are willing to change ourselves. Awareness and virtuous actions are essential to achieving liberation. 6. We can become better each day. No matter what our past was, each day we can improve ourselves through good deeds and positive thoughts. The key is to always move toward the light, no matter how difficult the path may seem. The greatest lesson is that compassion, awakening, and inner transformation are the keys to escaping suffering and darkness. And all beings have the capacity to do this if they have the determination and good intentions.